Good morning, family. Welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Saturday, February 28, 2009, and today we're reading in Numbers chapter 35. And we see here, even from yesterday's chapter, how it's going further into the Lord is telling them how they should plan to really set up the land of Canaan once they actually go into the land and take over. And what I want to bring up for today's lesson for us is kind of a little bit of a tangent, because we're talking here how the Levites, which are the ones that were taking care of the tabernacle, ministering in the tabernacle, that they are not supposed to be in the city, but they're supposed to set up on the outside of the city, like the east, west, the north, and south. But they're supposed to set up in the suburbs. So this is where we see the first mention of suburbs. And just as I was reading, I was just thinking about the suburbs, and even what I want to bring for lessons for life is, even as we were deciding where we want to live, and even as we buy land and a house in the future, where we want to actually stay is someplace that's not in the city, where there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the city, both good and bad. But you want to be somewhere that is close to the conveniences of the city, but someplace maybe outside of the city that you can get that relaxation, that you can separate from the hustle and bustle that's always going on in the city. And that's what you see, even how the Levites are set up outside of the city, so they can still go into the city for whatever they need to do. There's conveniences, of course, in the city, but then go back to where they are staying, where you can concentrate and get your focus back and just relax and kind of unwind, I should say. So that's something we consider, and it's something that, even like I said, as we look to buy other property, that we consider that as well too. Just for getting something where you're not, I don't want to be anywhere where we're so remote from everybody else. We can't, you can't see anybody for miles or whatever, because then you're kind of putting yourself on an island. And there are advantages of being close to the conveniences of shopping. You got for food shopping, or clothes or whatever. There's conveniences of being close to things to other people. But then you definitely want to have that time where you can separate and then have that relaxation, unwinding time in what it calls here as the suburbs. So that's something I saw, and like I said, this is kind of a tangent off of what I was reading, but it's just something I thought about. I was thinking about how the Levites were being set up on the outside of the city, and that's something I want to bring with today's lesson for life. As always, there's much more you can get from this chapter. I saw it in the first maybe quarter, talking about a place of refuge later on, but there's other stuff you can definitely get from this chapter, so I encourage you as always to read it through for yourself, and you can email us or put it on the blog. But with that, create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we will talk again tomorrow.